At Grand Island Motor Company, we make car buying easy with honest and upfront pricing. That's our philosophy. That's how we take care of our customers. Discover our large selection of new Chevy, GMC, Hyundai, and Cadillac models, along with a great selection of pre-owned, all with one low price. Plain and simple, always. No stressful negotiation needed, because who needs that? Grand Island Motor Company. A new company, a new philosophy.
Folks, it's Spencer Thomas with the Grand Island Independent, and I'm speaking with this week's Grand Island Independent Athlete of the Week. It's Fullerton basketball player Kane Wetovick. Congrats, Kane.
Thank you, sir.
So you guys, for the second year in a row, went down to Lincoln for the state tournament. Last Thursday morning, you played in Pinnacle Bank Arena. You're 8 seed, and you gave a pretty tough fight to Howells-Dodge, who ended up going all the way. So just talk a little bit about, now that you've had a few days to reflect, just talk about that experience and what it meant for you guys.
Yeah, well, obviously it was awesome playing in Pinnacle. It's a super cool arena. And Howells-Dodge is a great team. I mean, everybody knew they were returning a lot of guys this year. We played well in the first half, and then came out of the locker room, and they just started hitting shots. Wasn't much we could do, and yeah, I was proud of the effort all the guys had. We just couldn't get it done.
You had 13 in that game. This season, your junior year, you averaged a double-double, 21 points, almost 11 rebounds. How do you feel like this season went for you?
Great. I mean, the individual stuff is cool, but it's really, we wanted to get all the way and win a championship. That was our goal. Obviously it didn't happen, but I'm proud of everybody. The seniors were great leaders this year. We had a lot of young guys step up, and we're going to be returning a lot of guys to get back down there next year.
Coach and I were talking before the game last week about the lessons you learned in 2025 playing in the state tournament and sort of bringing those in this year. How do you feel like you guys were able to do that and maybe be a little bit more competitive this time around?
Yeah, well, last year we played a great Wausau team. I think a lot of us were, including myself, were nervous going in there. This year I felt like we came out and we were a lot more calm, especially playing much bigger games this year in the regular season, like our conference tournament. So I felt like everybody, we weren't really nervous, and we came out and we're ready to go this year.
With that being said, what lessons do you feel like you learned last week that you can sort of take through the off season and into next year?
Well, for most of the year, including that last game, we had hot starts, but we couldn't hold it throughout the whole game, and we have to work on that. We got to be able to not only have those hot starts, but come out of the the halftime and be able to hold that throughout the whole game.
For you personally, what would you say are some of the aspects of your game you're going to be working on a lot this offseason?
I would say playmaking. I got to be able to I'm good at getting myself shots, but I need to be able to draw that double team and find my teammates and work on passing and, get everybody else going in the game, because I can't just win those games myself.
I mean, you certainly have a lot of versatility. I saw you play a few times this year, and whether that's your ability to drive to the rim, to shoot from deep, or just use your 6'7" frame to get inside and work it at the rim. Talk about, I guess, how important you feel like it is to have that versatility and make yourself a threat anywhere on the court.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working in the off season to expand all sorts of parts of my game. Just trying to tone those in and being able to do whatever my team needs to win. The individual stuff is cool, but really I just want to be the guy everybody can lean on and be able to help my team win in the best way possible.
Going back to what you sort of talked about, trying to create more ways for your teammates to score. I mean, you averaged 3.5 assists this year. What are the actual practices you can sort of do to build on that number for next year?
Yeah, well, so I mean, a lot of it is getting downhill, getting a foot in the paint, and then looking to find my teammates. And a lot of it, I think, is building that chemistry with my teammates in the off season, so that I know where they're going to be at, and they know when I'm ready to pass to them, and they're ready for shots. And then working on knocking down those shots all season using the shot machine and stuff like that.
And then lastly, this is something I'm just kind of curious about, and you don't have to name any schools, but I'm sure you faced a lot of wacky defenses sort of trying to figure out how to deal with you this year. Was there any look that was maybe the most interesting that a team threw at you?
Um, I'd have to think. I mean, the box and one is the usual, but I would have to say, I mean, in terms of the hardest defense that we play, it's Archangels Catholic.
Oh, I'm sure.
They won down at D2, and it's because of their defense. Um, I mean, other than that, when teams go box and one or face guard, I mean, that's usual. And I feel like I'm good at still being able to score and also get my teammates involved.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would say the 1-3-1 is the one that's kind of our kryptonite. So we definitely got to work in the offseason to find ways to beat that.
And with that zone, that's probably a lot of just working on passing, not dribbling too much into it, and like get those diagonal cross court stuff. Is that
Absolutely.
that's what you're going
Absolutely.
for?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's our Grand Island Independent Athlete of the Week, Kane Wetovick.
Yes, sir. Thank you.